Hello! Today we are going to talk about how to play Jingliu, her best builds, light cones, and teams. I hope you enjoyed the Tetris video from the last event while we talk. First of all, is worth pulling for Jingliu right now? Short answer, no, is not worth. If you are a new player, please save for a possible SP if you really like her or for a new buff. But if even knowing that you want to play her, I'll explain you who are the best supports, her best light cones, and build. First of all, her teams. After her Nova Flare, Jingliu really needs Hyacine and her light cone. You'll need her Iseros 1 if you want to play her in order to heal enough and to drain HP to give her charges of her talent. Talking about this, I'll explain why you need those charges. Jingliu enters into a special state after getting 2 charges of Suzuki. Then, she'll enter in the Spectral Transmigration state with 3 charges. Now, she can use her enhanced skill, and she consumes 1 charge every time she uses it. You get 1 charge when you ult, or when the team loses HP 20 times. But you should be able to get that only with Jingliu and the enemies attacking your team. Then, why do you need Hyacine? Well, Jingliu has a new trace that it says, when you gain a stack of Suzuki, if you have the maximum stacks, Jingliu's next attack will ignore 25% of the target defense. You can get that a lot of times with the help of Hyacine and her light cone. Then, her other teammates. She has a very big problem with stat saturation in her own kit, so she'll need supports that give true damage, res pen, def shred, action advance, or vulnerability for the enemies. Buffs like crit damage or elemental damage are fine, but not that good. So, knowing that, supports like Tribby, Mordenak's Blade, or the new Sparkle are good options. Maybe in the future we have more options to add to the team, but we won't talk about possible leaks here. Now her light cones, there are 2 good options for her, Mighty's light cone and her own light cone. First, we'll talk about Mighty's light cone and why it's the best option for her right now. As you'll remember, I mentioned the problem with stat saturation. Her own light cone gives you def ignore, but crit damage too. And since crit damage is not that good, even if def ignore is, and Mighty's light cone gives you self HP drain, which help getting her stacks, elemental damage, and HP. And Jingliu doesn't have any HP buff, so that's really good for her. Then, as a second option, her own light cone is a good option if you already have it, but is worse than Mighty's one, and the difference is bigger after E4 because she gets 100% more crit damage. As a 4-star option, we have Arlen's light cone, but if you really want to play her, it's better to pull for Mighty's light cone. Now, her build. This is really easy. Jingliu always uses 4 pieces Scholar and Bone collections. You can still use the Quantum set if you have very good pieces, but if you'll farm, Scholar is better. About the stats, you'll want HP body, speed, or HP feet, whatever you need to reach at least 135 speed. You can play her with a fast build too, and plus 7,000 HP, ice damage sphere, and HP rope. You'll need to get 42% crit rate with the substats to reach 100%, and you'll want as many substats as possible to go to crit damage or speed until you reach the breakpoint you want. And that's all. I'm not going to talk about specific numbers because the video will be really long. You should be able to play her knowing this. I'll add that free support like Remembrance, Trailblazer are great too, and that you combine the character we talked. You just need to keep her with Hyacine and it'll work. Thank you for watching this fast guide, and I hope you like it. If you want to add or ask something, feel free to leave a comment.